Welcome to 702 Gaming Podcast, episode number 4. It's Jacob, and I got Josh with me again. Jason's still out of town. He'll be back the next day or two. I wanted to talk about real quick a game I've been having fun on Game Pass with. Game Pass PC, actually. So Josh, have you ever played those theme park games or...
Oh my God, like Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Kind of like that, but
we're
like
gonna
the
get off on
actual...
a tangent.
Go for it.
30 seconds into the podcast. But no, I'm not gonna. Yes, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I play the old ones. They're amazing. I love them.
Like on PC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
So I like any of those like building games. I like Sim Cities and stuff like that. This Jurassic Park game, theme park builder game that you can get on Game Pass. I like. But there was a specific series of games made by one company called Theme Park, and then they did Theme City or something.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Well, they did Theme Hospital, and years back when they came out with Theme Hospital, it was one of my favorite theme building games. It's so
Really?
goofy, but
I never played that.
I mean, playing as a hospital like builder is just goofy, but these patients come in and they have the funniest like things that they get diagnosed with, like their head is too full of hot air and they got to go get diagnosed and they go back and they go in the waiting room and all this stuff. Well, when they finally get cured, you have to build this machine that pops their head and like deflates, and they have to like go get their head fixed. Just stuff like that. It's funny. This is an older game. Well, that same company, I guess, switched names or something like that. And now they did like a spiritual successor to that. And it's called 2 Point Hospital. And it's on Xbox Game Pass for Xbox and for PC. And I'm sure you could buy it on Steam and other things like that. But I played it both on the...
How much is it without it? Like, do you know how much it is without it now? Because you've piqued my interest. I'm in the middle of too many games right now, but that's like down the alley.
So if you buy it from the Xbox store on PC, I think it's like $30. If you have Game Pass Ultimate, so on PC, it's you get a discount if you have Xbox Game Pass. So it's like 22 or something like that. But if you have Game Pass, obviously you just download it and try it. I played it on the Xbox One X a couple years back and still loved it. It's the same kind of Theme Hospital game, but now it's got better graphics and everything. But I recently downloaded it on my laptop and been playing it, and it's even better on a PC because you can point and click, and those builder games are like
Roller Coaster Tycoon, being big on that, like had to play it on a laptop and like mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Period.
I could play them on the Xbox. Same with that Jurassic Park. It's just not the same. A computer is the place to play those building games, right?
Mm-hmm.
SimCity, any of them. But anyways, if you have Game Pass and you want to try it out, I would suggest downloading it because I have a lot of fun telling doctors what to do, pop people's heads and
That's
weird
so
things.
crazy. That's funny.
It's super weird. And like if people die, like I think their ghosts end up haunting the hospital if you aren't doing very well and the patients start dying. So your janitors have to like go Ghostbuster them up, like suck them up into a vacuum.
What?
It's pretty dope.
I don't know. I wish I had Game Pass. I guess maybe I'll get on that one day.
I think you'll have to try it out. I think you'll like it. Destiny's on there with all the add-ons on Game Pass.
I already have all the Destiny stuff. It's the point. Like, there's too much money in Destiny. We can't go there.
Yeah, we won't go there on this pack.
No.
Okay, so we've had our first like fan feedback.
I guess you could say that.
Or fan request.
Fan request.
Yeah. Or
Feedback
listener
sounds-
request. I don't even know if they're a fan yet.
It's a listener. Ooh,
it might be
correct.
still on the fence.
He might be my friend. He might not be my friend. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, after this, he might not.
No, I think we're still in good standing, especially since we'll bring him up now.
Okay. Well, Will from Nebraska, right?
Yes, Will.
He liked what we talked about last podcast on episode 3.
Yeah.
And he said, finish your story, Josh.
Right.
You
Basically.
have more to this story. So let us know what's up.
I think for the sake of trying not to get sidetracked, I didn't tell the whole story, and now I feel terrible about it. and gotta make it up to the boys and Will, because it was actually a great night. So last podcast, I pretty much just talked about what technically the second night, but the only night I was able to do anything when I first got there. So we got to go out to the dairy farm, of course, after we golfed a little bit. I golfed a lot, by the way. I probably didn't mention that. Maybe a little bit, but that we golfed in the morning. Then we went to Will's, and I'll just say Will. So you can't find him. It's not a security risk, I hope. Will.
Sorry, Will.
Are your papers still in order? I think he's... Anyway, so he lives on a dairy farm with his wife. And it's what you would think. It's a dairy farm and a bunch of cornfields. I don't necessarily want to get into his whole life story and backstory, but his family immigrated and bought this dairy farm. And unfortunately, at the time right now, it's like it's basically abandoned. And their land, they can't get their dairy license anymore because the county changed their requirements back in the 2008 recession. Like, his family got this bonus check for killing all their cows, and then the county changed the requirement for how far a dairy farm can be from like city limits or whatever, like near homes, because it said like the smell. I mean, we're talking about like real dairy farm out in Nebraska. He has 2 barns that were, I don't know, 3 football fields long at least. It could be bigger. I'm just trying not to overestimate. But
well, I know here in North Las Vegas, the pig farm here that all the hotels feed all their leftover buffet food to, that he was way out in North Las Vegas, and the city grew past where his farm was. And now those communities fight him to try and get rid of him. And it's like he was there for years.
Wow, that's exactly the same thing. So that's like we do that, the pig farmers here, there. I know it smells bad out there, but the community grew into them.
Yeah, he was there already.
Where I don't know if that necessarily happened in that situation because he said they lost their license for a year. So they got a big paycheck to kill all their cows and sell all that meat. But then they had to give up their license for whatever reason. And this is like back 2008, 2009, like housing market crash and all that. You know, that recession was a little different than COVID. And like that
when he got into Destiny? Isn't that about a couple years later?
Well, this
was like
Destiny this 1? Was when his like dad ran the farm.
Okay.
So this is 2000.
Did this guy play Destiny 1 and Destiny 2? Or?
No, he didn't. He played like really late some of Destiny 1, but not like a bunch of raids. He's mainly a
He hopped
player.
in more 2. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So unfortunately, it's kind of sucks because he's had to like lend out his space to other people, and just trying to shout you out, Will, man. I know it was hard times out there with the cornfields and all that. And some guy left like these. They use the corn cobs for feed for most animals, right? For the cows. So like their cornfields were just to feed their cows. So they had just enough corn to feed all their cows
for the cattle
to produce the milk. And then, they were in business. They had it perfect, whatever. And then, got screwed by the government, I guess, essentially. But then he rented it out to some other people. Some dude left like one barn full is literally from top to bottom. We're talking about top of the barn is like 45 feet. Mm-hmm. We were able to climb up the top of the corn cobs, and they're all dead corn cobs. Have been there for like 2.5 years because the dude just left them after his lease ran out. It's insane.
Were you guys drinking?
Oh yeah, completely. I mean, it's completely. And Will, he's like, yeah, check these out. And he runs up the hill of the corn cobs. He's like, hey, come up here. And he's hanging from the rafters of the barn. And then 2 other guys go up. I'm like, oh hell. And they're like, come up. I'm like, oh my God. It was not easy getting down. The cobs were drying out like hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Come down. It was almost like sticker bushes, not just like fluffy rice or something you'd think it would be, or soft puff corn. But anyway, that's his story. And but it was, to me, it was kind of cool to see that different culture. I don't know if that's too strong a word, but like their community, and like he's trying to do things out there. But then we got to go back to the house and hung out some more, and then we started playing cornhole. And apparently I am a cornhole champion. Thank you very much. don't think I lost. I'm not really a cornhole player.
Really?
I just went out there. Like, I've played here and there when I used to play softball, like in between games, because like you play a game, you have to wait a couple hours. We play cornhole, drink, whatever. But that was like, never thought it was any good anyway. So that was fun. And
So was that beginner's luck, or like
I don't know.
do you feel
maybe
like it was like a golfer's?
Oh no, I don't know about the
Was
golf
it
thing.
Mario Golf, like,
I'm just an
got
athlete.
you-
I'm just a natural athlete, so it
Oh.
doesn't. I don't know.
Wow.
It was probably just all the Trulies that we had. Trulies and Bush Lights. Oh my God.
No
So
one actually won.
his-
You guys were just
his
drunk.
and his local rule or his house rules, right, for cornhole. Best thing
Okay.
I've ever heard, because I never heard of this when I played a little bit in softball. I don't know if this is a nationwide known thing, but if the bag comes off the board and you catch it on your foot, the thrower drinks. So I guess you've known that. I didn't play enough.
No, I want to say you might have told me that,
Oh,
and I
okay.
had never heard that before.
Yeah. So
I like
that's
that one.
It, yeah. So and then what happened was we'd throw our empty cans in between the two boards. So we're out in this grass field looking at all this corn with his little barn house here, and it's just two. And he had, damn it, I don't want to say his nationality wrong. I don't know why I'm brain farting on it, but he had his, because he had to become a citizen just
Right,
recently
yeah.
because his
Polish?
parents, oh, I'm gonna butcher it. I hate it. I don't want to do it. I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong. But he had the flags on the boards. He had a USA
Oh,
flag.
okay, cool,
and
yeah.
I want to say
So you had one on each?
Is it he speaks Dutch from Denmark or
Oh,
something like that?
okay.
Dude, I'm so sorry, Will, if I butchered that. I should know that. I'm a terrible friend. So we play cornhole, and the sun's starting to set.
Yeah.
All right, and so then Dale, aka Dirty, he was the one I was staying with, and he grabbed our golf bags and set them up outside in the back, like the back door or back porch of the barn, if you will. And then so he was like, "Hey, I got a bunch of balls," and so we started and Will's like, "I don't care, there's nothing out there." So we start pelting driver at the barns, trying to hit the barns. They're a couple hundred yards away, each different barn. Hit driver out there listening because it was getting really dark.
we hit?
Yeah, Nebraska dark is not Vegas dark, just so we're clear.
Okay.
So there's no other lights out there besides like the house, like
Right.
for miles.
Like you would need a flashlight if you're back.
Our city lights up over on the other side of the mountain. Anyway, and then he had like these big green feed silos, and then we're hitting like iron shots into those. It hit it. It was like,
Oh, that's too
everybody
cool.
was like, try it. I was like, okay. Hit one. You listen. It's like, did I miss? Kong! Everyone starts going crazy. Hit it because it resonates through just open space. There's nothing around. That's obviously different from us. We're so used to the condensed area and like to be out on a farm like that. I know there are the pig farms and stuff out here, but I don't know. Without
Yeah,
my friends there,
totally
I'm not
different
going.
Lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah. I've seen The Ranch on Netflix. That's about it.
And then
So he plays Destiny out there on a farm? Mm-hmm. How's his internet?
oh, he doesn't
Just
have any problems.
outta
He's got his old office
Really?
built up. Yeah, he just built
Yeah?
it up. He's got an office and he put down flooring and redid the walls.
Cool.
He's redoing his house, but
Cool.
oddly enough, we found some fireworks at the dairy farm. So it was like one of these guys that he leased the space to, because they were doing all kinds of different shit. He leased it to some shady people trying to get some money, because their family is in debt, like overall right now, like pretty big.
Yeah.
They have some
Yeah.
cornfields, but all that profit for the corn basically like chips away at their debt.
Yeah.
Like they get a little money for the family, but most of it's like garnished, like it would, they kind of went bankrupt because they couldn't have a dairy farm anymore. They didn't have any. There was nowhere to buy land to get another farm. They couldn't get the cows, so they got kind of boned by the 2008 and government. They're like, we want you a little further out of town. Thanks, got him.
I mean, just without the recession alone, farming just seems difficult.
Yeah. But yeah, so we found those fireworks, and I thought they were, okay, Las Vegas, we have to go out of town because aerials are not legal, right? The fireworks that go in
Right.
the air and blow up, all that. If it leaves the ground, it's not legal here. Now, people do that. I don't tend to do that in my neighborhood, and I'm not looking for the ticket, but we just happened to find some out in the dairy farm itself, like where the cows were milked. He was showing us this big pedestal that would turn, like got the whole tour of the whole farm, which was really cool to see. I don't think I can now say I've been in a dairy farm and seen it. Not with operating cows, it's not in full operation mode, but so we find those fireworks, and he lights the first one, and I'm like, oh man, because I thought it was sparklers and just one you put on the ground and had fountains. So we were getting the sparklers, and I was trying to light it. Mine didn't light, and I was like, man, this ain't gonna work. How long has it been in the barn? And he's like, I don't know. And he puts the one on the ground. He lights it, goes, do 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 do, and it was like 6 or 7 arrows and big booms, and it was like 8 feet over our head. At least it felt like that. I'm gonna say 8 feet. I might remember it a little scarier, but anyway, that
really say 8 feet.
Just it was like right in our face, because we were all circled around a fire at this point. I mean, it's Nebraska, and it's 10 o'clock. It's pitch black, and that's like he's got one little porch light on his little farmhouse. There's nothing out there. It's like they put it. I don't know. The firework was only like 8 feet from us. I thought it was just gonna be a little fountain thing. Shooting.
Did you guys light any more after that?
So Will had these. You know the pops or the snaps that you throw on the ground? Yeah. They come in a little white paper bag, like you little pop. So he had those, but like on steroids. So it was like one of the times 10, and it was like this big. It had, I guess if you're listening, you can't see that. That's what she said.
No, they're like, I've seen those before. They're like at least 5 times the size of regular snap and pop, right?
Yes.
You could feel the rocks inside of like gunpowder or whatever it is.
It's like a thin cardboard straw, but it's only like 2.5 inches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
they're loud.
So Dale got hit in the face by a rock because somebody threw one on the ground and popped off the ground, and the rock jumped, and that's what it was doing. I was trying to be funny. Right when we were about to leave, I had Will slip me one at the end of the night. I went in my pocket and I forgot about it. And it was like there's only 3 of us left, and I was about to leave. And I went to go pull it out to snap it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I fucking tripped over the chair because I was too messed up and fucking fell out of my pocket and snapped right next to my ankle. It scared me. It scared me and everybody. We all had to change our shorts. No.
So this was Truly's and whiskey or what?
Yeah. Oh, the screwball. Oh my God. Apparently I had more of that.
Screwballs.
Yeah. The screwball, the peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, that's right. The peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah. Put that on some ice. Yeah. I think I had like a half a solo cup on ice at some point, and then we went and did the graveyard walk, which was kind of cool. It was I don't know. There was like 5 or 6 of us that went through there. I mean, and it's Nebraska. It's pitch fucking black. And they're all trying to tell ghost stories, and I'm just like, I'm not that drunk. No. No, it was cool though. Like, we just walked up the road. It was only like a block or so. Maybe it was more, and I was just having a good time, didn't notice. But again, nobody's on the road. It's like where's everybody? You see all the stars. And you can't really see the stars. I think I told one of I forgot who I was talking to at the time. I was like, yeah, you can't see stars like this in Vegas because all the city lights it literally drowns it out.
Yeah.
So that was cool, and we walked through their little graveyard out there. We did a little U shape, and they were trying to tell ghost stories and be spooky. It was dark as fuck, but
yeah,
it took a second. Like, they were like, no phones, can't turn on your light. I'm like, okay, whatever. I got my drink. I'm fucked up. Let's go. And then your eyes adjust a little bit, and then it was like, all right. They're like, oh, there's a pothole. I'm like, come on, man. Out here in Dairyland, yeah, 4-foot potholes. Who knows? Fall in a grave.
Right.
I just met you guys. Now we're walking through a graveyard. This is not cool, man.
So you ended the night with the graveyard walk?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty much. Well, really technically ended the night with the popper falling out of my pocket and scaring the fuck out of myself when I was supposed to be trying to do slick and scare everybody else. But yeah,
Sounds like it was an awesome trip, though.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Will. I hope that's more satisfactory for you. And now you're a lifetime listener.
Real quick, we're both wearing hats right now for those listening. We're both wearing black hats. Josh is wearing one that's pretty cool, Star Wars hat. I like it.
You like this?
Where did you get that?
This? I in Disneyland.
Nice. Because you went to the Disneyland experience thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Before COVID.
Oh yeah, well before.
Yeah.
Well, we were still working and everything. I went to that vacation. I was like, "Yep, see you guys, Disneyland summer trip, howdy."
So, I am wearing a black Vans hat. Can you guess where I got my hat from, Josh? This is an on-the-spot quiz.
The same place you got your shirt. I'm sorry for those that are just listening, but he's got
wearing a Vans shirt.
got on a red Vans shirt.
Oh, snap!
So
I do shop at Vans a lot, but no. I'll give you one more guess.
That was too easy.
Yeah, that was too easy. Not Vans, not the Vans store.
So did you get it at Disney?
At
the Disney shops, I guess.
You're good.
I mean, you set me up for it.
You're good.
You
I bought this Vans hat. It just so happens we both are wearing hats from Disneyland. Oh. I bought this hat in the Indiana Jones or the Jungle Cruise store across from Indiana Jones and the Jungle Cruise. Yep. I just was in there and they had a Vans hat for sale and I was like, nice hat. And it was only $20 from Disneyland. You pay more for that for cups, for a churro.
Oh man, don't hate on my churros.
No, I'll spend $20 on those all day.
Basically,
those and the corn dogs.
If we go to Disneyland, it's basically churros, and then over in the like Renaissance area where they do some like little shows, there's a really small stage. They have this like bagel wrap cheesy thing that's like I don't know, it's amazing. I always forget the name of it. Do you know you can go on Disney's like website and they'll give you the recipes for everything?
I have. I made their grilled cheese from Florida. They have this special grilled cheese that has like 5 different cheeses in it, and you have to grill the bread and cheese, and it was a lot, but it was good. Very good. I love Disneyland. It's just so funny. We're both wearing hats from there. Sorry, I had to bring that up.
No. My wife bought the cookbook. I was right there with you.
I'll eat it. So I wanted to explain to people real quick. I was supposed to mention this at the beginning of the show, but how to get free games through Xbox. And it's basically Xbox Game Pass, which people know about. It's a subscription that you can sign up, and I think it's $15 a month if you do it monthly. And if you get the ultimate, for the 15, you get Xbox Live, you get Xbox Game Pass, and you get Xbox Game Pass for PC. So you get all that for $15 a month. That's great, but I don't want to pay $15 a month. So what I do is I use Microsoft Rewards and Bing Points to pay for my Game Pass. So therefore, I just bought my console, but I don't buy games. I just earn points. And I use those points to then pay for my subscription on Xbox.
How long?
And I've done that for probably 2 years.
Yeah. Pretty consistently. Can confirm. Seen it live. Been there. Not
You've seen me do this.
I've seen you do the Bing.
Yeah.
And do like consistently log in and hit the Bing thing. Like I see what you do over in your little cubicle over there.
Yeah, you see me.
I see everything.
You saw me.
No.
Okay. Well, so besides my brother, who also does this like me, I don't know anyone else that consistently earns the points to get all of the rewards. And I don't think it's clear enough. Microsoft doesn't make it clear enough to everyone on how to earn them. And so I just kind of want to explain how I do it so that if you want free games on Game Pass, either on your PC or your Xbox, it doesn't matter what console you're on, you can get these for free.
Right. Are you sure you want to share this secret? I don't know. We might we need to cut this one down and start the next episode. You guys,
You want me to do it next time?
No.
No, let's do
Well,
it
no.
next time.
You're gonna tease him for
I'm
next
gonna do
time.
it next time. Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Nope. I have it all written down. It's gonna be
No,
next time.
you can
All right,
tell him now.
guys.
How much work is it?
It's not a lot of work. It's more being consistent.
Right. Okay.
So the longer you stay on point and collect the points, you collect streaks, and the more streaks you get. So if you there's weekly streaks and daily streaks on both Xbox and online on like from Bing.com. If you can continue those streaks, your points build up bit faster and faster. That's how it works. And so what you would want to start off with is Microsoft Rewards on PC and mobile. If you set your homepage as Bing instead of Google or, one of the other Yahoo or whatever, if you set it as Bing and you use that and you make sure you're signed into your Microsoft account, which would be the same account as your Xbox, um,
Okay.
profile,
Yeah. Gotcha.
you keep that up on the top right of whenever you search for something, it'll have a drop down and it'll tell you how many points you have and what you need to do to
Yep.
earn points
I
on
remember this.
PC and mobile.
Yep.
So from there, you can earn points by searching both PC and mobile daily, a certain amount, and it caps off, but you can do that every day if you want. So a lot of times, what I do on my mobile, if I need just a little bit more points to get me to that next streak, to get more points, I just go on my phone and I search the word 1, 2, 3, 4. If I need 20 points, I search to 20. I get all my points and then it gives me to that next streak. And sometimes the streaks will give you 2,500 points. Every time you search, I think you're getting 10 points.
I like your
But if
little.
I do that,
I like your little system
yeah,
here first. So I just want
I
to.
have a
Okay, keep
system,
going.
bro. When you go on to Xbox on your actual console, there's a Microsoft Rewards app that you need to have on your dashboard. You should pin it to your dashboard. From there, there's daily sets, there's weekly sets, and sometimes they just give you bonus points and you just click it. You can turn in those points from that app, or you could download the Game Pass app on your mobile. And from there, there's a middle button that you select your profile. When you click that, you can turn in your rewards that you've earned off of your console. And some of those rewards are as easy as play an Xbox Game Pass game today. And it'll be every day if you do that, you get points and earn an achievement in a game today. Things like this. And then it'll be also specific things they want you to do, like log into this specific game, go into Gears and play Hive Busters and get the achievement, blah, blah, blah. And then when you earn that, you get points. All these ways is how you collect these points, and you keep turning them in through PC and through this mobile app.
Is okay. So do you get more points doing your searches on that or playing the
No,
game?
you
What
get more points.
minute? Let's talk minute per points, if you could.
Mm. It's a combo. It's a
Okay.
combo of them. So when
Fair
you
enough.
search, you get very little points, but that builds up on some streaks want you to search 50 things that week. And it'll give you a check off on your Xbox app saying you did this. Now you need to log into Microsoft Rewards on the Xbox 3 times this week. It'll check that off. And then the last one will say, um, check out this game. You just click it and it takes you to the game. You exit immediately. You don't have to look at it. You go back, boom, your list is checked off. You got your daily set done on the Xbox. You go to your phone and you need to do like a daily set or I'm sorry, it's daily sets on the PC, it's weekly sets on the Xbox. Both of those, when you hit not just that week, but you hit 2 weeks in a row or 3 days in a row, it starts giving you bonus points and it'll tell you do 3 more days straight and you're going to get this amount of points. You just keep building it up. And what you do with those points, you can redeem them from your phone, from your PC, from your Xbox. You can redeem things like giveaways, including Xbox bundles or Samsung phone bundles or Target gift cards of like $5,000. There's giveaways that you can spend your points on. You put your name in a drawing. You can donate towards a lot of organizations if you want to donate towards someone like World Wildlife Fund, Gamers Outreach, Red Cross, that type of stuff. You can use your
That's cool.
points to actually, go to a benefit that you want. There's a lot too that you can choose from. Um, like me though, I like to use my points to buy Game Pass Ultimate subscription. So I save up my money and you can select how many months do you want. I select 3 months. I use my points. I get my Game Pass Ultimate. It's free to me. All I'm doing is these searches and playing games on Game Pass anyways. It builds back up and I buy it again before my subscription's over. And I've been doing this for at least 2 years and I haven't spent any money on Game Pass.
Does that take 3 months to get enough points back for Game Pass?
I would say realistically it takes about 2 months.
8 weeks.
So, yep. So about 2 months of doing this.
7 days a week.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a job.
But it only, yeah, it's a job. But if you don't want to pay for stuff like me,
Well,
but so I do this for about 2 months and I get 3 months out of it. That extra month of points that I'm earning that I'm not spending towards the ultimate, I usually will redeem for like a $10 gift card on gaming stuff so I can buy a season pass on Sea of Thieves or put $10 towards a new game if I'm going to buy one, but I don't buy them anymore because they're all on Game Pass.
so you make $15 a month in credit
3 months is $45, so yeah, 15. Yep.
out of 30 days. So you make 50 cents a day.
And it honestly does not take that long. You're already on your Xbox or you're already on your phone looking at TikTok or something. So if you just click over into
Get off the TikTok, kids.
get off the TikTok for 2 seconds, do your points, you can have free games.
I might make my son do this just for his subscriptions. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you can have every season pass you want. Here you go, bub.
So my brother likes to save up, so he hasn't spent his points, but he hasn't been doing it as long as me, and he has probably $150 real dollars saved up already. Because you can also buy real money towards Amazon, Microsoft, Target, whatever you want. He has about $150 saved
What's
up.
that? That doesn't sound like it's a great conversion rate. That's probably down to like 3 cents a day.
Well, what he's doing is he's saving that. He's going to buy the Xbox headphones
Oh,
that are hard to find.
oh.
He's just waiting to find them on Microsoft Store so he could just pay them with points and he'll get it in the mail. But they've been out of stock for a long time.
I mean, you're not using your money, but nothing's free. You're kind of working for it, but that's super slick.
Yeah.
And again, can confirm this works. I've seen you do it. I've seen you you just on that Bing, because I think you probably told, if I go back, you had probably been doing it for 6 months, and then you told me and Dave about it, and then we tried it for a little bit, but was never nowhere near as I was like, nah, I got nah, not for me. In hindsight,
it's not for everybody, but
I didn't know that. I didn't know they were doing it on Xbox, like playing.
Yeah.
You could do games. When did that start?
it's all connected. It started after the PC, but when they added that, it's all connected. It wants you to do things on all three devices if you can. You don't have to, but it builds up so much faster if you do all three.
Right.
It really builds up, and it builds up as fast as you want it to. If you want to just do the searches, you could do a slow build up if you want, but I just try and get every point out of it I can.
I think that's super slick for some of our listeners and kids. Please search responsible. All right, like be responsible out there, guys.
Yeah.
Don't
be searching this nasty stuff.
You need to do what Jake said. Search 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No,
Thank you.
That's super efficient though. By the way, that's probably my favorite part of your whole. I don't know what you want to call this. It's
like a life hack for gamers, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That is,
Yeah.
but I do like, yeah, nice job.
Well, thank you. I think everyone should do it. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't really have the money to buy this game or that game. Just, you don't even have to use it towards Game Pass. You could save up the $60 pretty fast. And, 4 months, you could buy a $60 game.
You can buy a game, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gaming credit
Yeah.
for it's like yeah, just put in a couple minutes on it or
And I know why they're doing it. They just want their search engine to get more traffic. So they want me going one, two,
do
three
you know why?
to compete with Google and whatnot, or what?
If you have a lot of people coming to a web page on the internet, the more you have that you be like, look, I have 1 million people come into my page. I can charge whatever sponsor or ad.
The advertisers on the side,
They have to pay me a lot
right?
more for my space.
And soon they're going to be like, whoa, there's a lot of people searching for one, twos, threes, fours. We should really do ads for numbers.
So I said, "You be sure you want to." It's
Yeah,
like
just careful what you
it
search.
isn't by design, but like some things if they get blown up. But I don't think you have to stay really consistent. And I've tried it for the listeners. I did not stay consistent, so therefore I fruited no reward. But
Oh,
it
wow.
is possible. So yeah,
Yeah, it is possible. I just wanted people to know that because
love
I
it.
wish more people were using it. So that wraps it up for today. Um, I've mentioned our email on the past podcast, but I'd like it if you'd hit us up on 702gaming@gmail.com, or search us on any device you have. We're on Twitter now, Facebook. We're out there on all the podcasting sites, and it's always under 702 Gaming, and it's SEVEN 02 Gaming. We're out.